All right, guys. So this is one of my other stores. This is a small store. I had basically it's just a backup store. I had stopped listening on it probably for about a month or so. So it went down to zero. Now this is really small store. I only had 100 and something items in it, and I basically ended all of those items. Some of them I took out of the store and sent to Amazon. Others I just took out and I just didn't relist. I ended up like putting those in lots and selling them on marketplace. I just didn't want them back in the store, and I relisted a few. But the majority of the items that I listed back on here are new listings. So I've been listing 5 a day. That's been my goal. There might be a day or so in there somewhere over the last month or so that I didn't list at all, but most 99.9% of the time I've been listing 5 every day. And this is what happened. This chart shows the sales data across the last 31 days, and it really don't go that far much past March, as you can see. This is probably about when I started doing the 5 a day again. Um, you can see over the last 31 days, my sales are up 508%. My listing impressions are up 32%. Click-through rate is up 0.2%. And while my page views are down, that really doesn't matter because the impressions are up and my conversion rate is up. So I'm up 5.1% with a 6.1% conversion rate. I do got a transaction defect rate of one, and it said I think it said I canceled the order, but I'm almost certain I probably picked the wrong reason and I canceled it for being out of stock instead of the buyer requesting it. And I can't even remember what order it might have been or nothing. So I just kind of got to eat that one. Now it shows that if they evaluated me today, I would be top rated. So it only took me about a month of doing this consistent listing and getting these sales to be able to get there. Let me show you something. So my next evaluation is April 20th, and I should be top rated come April 20th. So that's going to enable me to get a lot of discounts and a lot of other things. So that's really good. And again, listing 5 a day every day. It's pretty much got me to this point. All right, so let's go back over here. Let's look at. So this store has only done. This is going from February 25th to March 27th. $618 in sales. My average sale price is only $12.62. A lot of the items I've been listing on here, I just been listing to kind of get my sales going. So I've been kind of breaking even or not profiting that much. So I guess you can say some loss leaders in there. But I'm changing that now since it's pretty much going. I'm about to be top rated, so I'm about to start putting some higher dollar items in there. Net sales up 600%, but it's still not that much overall, right? Still haven't really had any repeat buyers, and that could include people buying you know, more than one item per purchase, but that's okay. 49 items sold, that's up 512%. Let's look at traffic. So over the same time span, as we already pointed out, the impressions are up 32%, quantity sold up 512%, average sale conversion rate is 6.1%. If we go down here, organic impressions are up 66% and promoted impressions 23%. But I mean, of course, that would be up if I started promoting. That's simple enough. But organic up 66%, which is really good. Impressions by placement, top 20 search slot impressions are up 186%. So just by listing 5 items a day, every day over the course of a month, maybe a little over a month, I've gotten my items to show in the top 20 search slot, and got that to increase by 186%, which is astronomical, man. Rest of search slot impressions are up 48%, so almost 50%, right? 11.5%. And non-search impressions, which is this is a number that you really want to get as high as you can. It's one thing when somebody searches for your items and they show up, right? It's another thing when they're not really searching, but your item still shows up, right? So that's 83%. That's up 26.6%. So I really like that. And if we go down, we can just look at some of the same metrics that we have already gone over. And this store, guys, I do all free shipping, free returns, and my selling costs are only 46% of my total sales. Now, if we look at my main store real quick, Okay, on my main store, I've been switching the majority of my items over to free shipping, depending on the item. Okay, depending, but my health and beauty items especially, I just been doing free shipping on them. Okay, and I thought it was going to have a big effect on my selling cost, but really it hasn't. I mean, my selling cost is still only 48.3%, which is honestly about where it was when I wasn't doing free shipping. So, I guess it really does even out for the most part. Plus, it gives me those protections when people try to give me the negative feedback and everything. All right, so let's go back. All right, so I just wanted to kind of point this out to you guys. One thing about if you ever watch Chris's channel or Daily Refinement, I watch a lot of it. I don't pay for none of the services they have or the groups. I just try to glean what I can from the free information he offer, and I didn't do this to see if he was right or wrong. It just kind of came in my mind as I was doing it because I wanted to get this store going just as a backup store, and I wanted to make it top rated, just in case. But as I was going along, and I'm still watching his content, the stock came into my mind about what he has said about, just listing every day, 5 a day. And for the most part, guys, I get about anywhere. I usually get more than one sell a day, but I at least get one sell a day. And I don't even have but 100 and something items in this store. But I get at least one sell a day, but usually it's between about two to four sales a day. It says 142, but 46 of them are out of stock. So with 46 being out of stock, that means I got 96 active. So I don't even really have 100 active items. And you saw my sell through rate already. You saw my conversion rate, and I'm selling at least one item a day, if not more. Usually it's more per day that I am selling in this store, just because I'm listing 5 a day pretty much every day. I might miss a day a week here and there. Just depends on what I got going on, guys. But I think over the last month or so, I might have only missed one day of listing on this site. So, look, guys, be consistent. That's the main thing, consistency, right? Be consistent, list in your store daily, and you'll see the results. eBay definitely rewards you for being consistent, all right? Do me a favor. If you like this video and you found it helpful, hit that like button. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Hit that notification bell so that you're notified the next time I upload a video.